Hello everybody, my name's Minh Khuê. My name's Lily. Today we're going to talk about a very nice topic called groups. So what are groups? Groups are kind of like crowd of two peoples or more than two peoples. Usually 3 or 5 peoples. So we belong to many groups, maybe lots of groups. So now let's find out the 4 common groups that you need to know. First is your family. Now let me ask you the first question. How many members are in your family? Lily, can you answer this? Okay. My family has 4 people. My dad, my mother, my brother, me. Wow, so your family has 4 people, right? My family has 5 people. My dad, my mother, my grandmother, my brother, and me. So a family can be 2 people, the parents, right? Or maybe 3 or 5. Some families have 8 or 7 people. So there are many kinds of family that you can have. Next, we have study group. So that is kind of like a group of people that are studying together or doing something together. That is like studying. Doing something like studying. So these people, like the students, would come to the library and they would sit in groups. They would study. So sometimes our teachers decide if we're in some of the groups, like in my class I have 3 groups. One group has 8 people. So that 8 people is in that study group. They will study together. They will give others friend advice. They will help others if they're in a difficult project. The study group is very nice. You can study with your friends. Next, we have sports team. So when you're in a sport, you can't play sports with only one person, like you. Only you. You need a sport team, like when you're playing soccer ball, right? You can't play from one people to another people. That's very bad. So that's not fun anymore. So it's only you need to kick on and kick on. Nobody does anything else. So the sport team is very important. Sport team has a coach to be the leader of the sport team, right? The player, like we are the players. The last one is the school class. School class. Wow, that word. School class. Okay, let me show you what's a school class. Here in this picture, you can see the school class. Look at this picture. Can you see her? She's teaching. She's teaching her students. The school class is like inside a classroom. So we can use the word school class for the word classroom, right? Classroom and school class. They are the same. So we belong to many groups, right? Do you have more groups? Like French group, playing groups, music groups, some arts groups. I'm in an English group. I'm in a big study group where the many people, millions of people together. They work together. They make into a wonderful group full of activities to do in English. We're studying in this study group. This group has millions of people and it's free. We're learning this group. Do you know what this verb is, Zoe? I remember. It's called homeschooling 4.0, right? Yes, we're learning this verb. So that's mean we can be in a very small group, 3 or maybe 2 people. Usually we have big groups, 1 million people, 1,000 people, or maybe tons of people, more than tons of people. So that's mean there are many kinds of verbs too. So now let's do some examples. Now let's see what are leaders and rules in the classroom. Leaders. So this word, I've told you this word. Leader. Leader means a leader leads people in a group. Most groups have leaders. So, like let's say, in our family, your leader can be the very, very old people. The oldest people in your family, right? Usually like that. Next we have school class. The leader is our teacher. Our teacher helps us and gives us assist. Or maybe in study group. Like you are the assistant of that study group. So that means that you are the leader of that study group. What about sport team? The leader like the coach, right? Next, we have class rules. Class rules are very nice. Now let's read this classroom. My own class rules that I share with you. Okay, listen to that. Listen when someone else is speaking. 1, 2, work quietly at your desk. 3, raise your hand when you need help. 4, treat others with respect. 5, play safely. Make wise choices. 6, respect the personal property of others. Yes, so rules that people work together and be safe in our group. So now I will read my classroom rules. Okay, don't be too late in your school. Sit still and your desk. Wear your own uniform. Play safely. Don't run in rainy days. Treat others with respect. Don't say the backwards for each other. Okay, so there are some class rules that is very important for you. Like the play safely rules. That means that you need to play in a safely place. Choose your kind of games that you will do, that you will play. Choose wisely. Make wise choices. Okay? So play safely. If we place in a dangerous place, like in a wet place and we're running, that maybe can hit our head. If we're running very fast and it is very smoothly on the dirt, we can be falling out. So that's very bad, right? So I think roots are very important. Lily, why do you think like that? Because groups can have many people that can give us many good advice. Also, groups is very fun. We can work with groups. When we work together, it is much faster, much fun. So that's me that you love groups? Yes, I do. So today you're very good at this topic. I think I want to give you a present right now. Okay. Here, there is kind of like a rubber band for you. You would use this rubber band to cover your hairs. Okay, let me wear it for you. Okay, it looks very nice now. Wow, I love this one. It has my favorite color, green. You love the color green? Okay, I will give you more present with the color green. But now it's time to say bye with your friends. Okay? Are you ready? Let's say goodbye together. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye! Goodbye.